And welcome. So tonight is all about grilling and chilling, and we have some really exciting things for you because Pampered Chef is coming out with summer products, and they launch on June 1st of this year. And so we as consultants got a little sneak peek, and we get to show them to you a little early as well. We have some great Father's Day ideas and so many recipes to show you. We just got to get started. So before we do though, I want to share, so my name's Katie. I'm one of the leaders on Team Climb with Pampered Chef. We're all over the United States, and we're looking for people that need some extra summer income, or they just need a side gig with some really flexible schedules. I love the business during the summer. I started my business as a full-time worker, as a full-time mom in June of 2011. And ever since then, I've been able to fit Pampered Chef around our busy lives, as I have a couple of kids. We've had lots of jobs. We've had illnesses. We've had time off work. We've had pandemic, and Pampered Chef has fit around it all. And one of the most exciting things is getting to meet you guys. And this event is for both the Pampered Chef consultants, to learn and to understand the products and be able to share them with you, but also for all of our parties, our customers, for anyone that's in between parties that still wants to see what's new with Pampered Chef. So we are so glad you're here. And we do have door prizes and attendance prizes, whether you're on Facebook or if you are here live with us. I want you to put in the chat, if you are on a phone, you need to tap and then find the chat. Tell us if you're a consultant, or if you're here with your consultant or with a party, maybe you're here with the host. I'm going to take note of that so that we can do our prizes and give you credit for that here in just a minute. So I want to show you just a really quick overview of what we're going to do tonight. Pampered Chef has something called Taste Buds, and Taste Buds is a subscription service that's it's somewhat newer. We've had it a couple of years now, and it's just to get out of that cooking rut. It gives you seasonings, the recipe instructions, and what's really cool with all of your Taste Buds monthly subscription, you get 3 new recipes a month. And with the seasonings that come in your subscription, you get to make the meal several times, or it will give you tips on other things that you can do with those seasonings. So really great for just broadening and getting more in like livening up your dinners, so it's not so mundane over and over. So we are so excited to share these recipes that are starting on June 1st in a special way. And we also have a couple of really awesome things. We are coming out with smoothie mixes because summer and smoothies go hand in hand. So we're going to talk about these and our blender and the smoothie blender cup. We also have these new insulated serving bowls that are pretty amazing. I'm not going to share all of their perks because everyone that's showing your recipe tonight is so excited about these. They're all using them. It's going to be a great time. And this is the big size. There's one inside nested inside, and they're going to be great for all of your summer block parties. Which reminds me, what is on your summer bucket list? So before we do our first attendance prize, I want to know what's on your summer bucket list. What are you planning to do that you're excited about? And we're going to give you an entry into one of our drawings just for sharing. Okay, without further ado, are you guys ready to see the summer products? I thought I heard you say yes. Awesome. All right. So Robin's going to start us off with one of the recipes from our box, and she's going to do a really cool unboxing reveal, just like the cool kids do on YouTube. So let's see it, Robin.
How are you? All right. I am so excited. Am I muted? Okay. I am not muted. Okay. I am in my back patio. All right. I am outside. We're going to be grilling tonight. All right. And I am going to unbox the Taste Buds, and you guys are going to be so excited because we have new flavors, exclusive, only through this box. All right. First, you get 1 free month with a 3 months taste bud subscription. And it's a summer taste buds. It's all fired up, and you get four recipes. Okay. Normally it only comes with 3. So they're giving us 4 recipes for this summer, and they are absolutely amazing. And I'm going to be doing the barbecue bacon burgers tonight, and it is going to be absolutely awesome. It's going to have bacon and coleslaw and Kansas City style barbecue rub on them. Yes. And inside the box is our press slider. This is absolutely amazing. You know how when you do your burgers and they're like this big and they shrink down to like this big? You don't like them like when they shrink, right? It was like, where's the beef, right? We don't like that. It's like, this prevents it from doing it because it puts that dimple right in that center, and it keeps your hands all nice and clean. Then we have 4. Check them out. 4 seasonings. Kansas City style barbecue. And they come in pouches. They're resealable pouches, so you can reuse them. Chimichurri, which is amazing. It's a green blend of parsley and oregano, garlic, onion, and red bell pepper. You can put this on beef and chicken and vegetables for spiced herb flavor. And then we have a quick Italian marinade mix, which is going to be amazing for those pasta salads. And then a quick smokehouse, which I'm going to be using tonight as well, that I mixed in with the beef that we're going to be using for the burgers tonight. So I'm going to be using the Kansas City style barbecue and the smokehouse. All right. So that is what is in here. And just a little thing, if this would be an excellent Father's Day gift. Father's Day is coming up, right? So why not treat him? And these recipes are amazing because they give really cool pictures, right, of what it looks like, gives all the ingredients, then it gives change ups, gives all the directions, very easy. And then it has a hub that you can go to. It's like you have all these seasonings left over. It's like, what do I use these seasonings for that are left over? You go to the Taste Bud Hub, and it's like you just type in the seasoning that you want, and it has all different kinds of recipes. You can take pictures of everything, put it on the Pampered Chef website and everything, and it's just absolutely awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started on the cooking. And I'm doing the barbecue bacon burger, and Tom is actually joining me tonight. He is making the bacon inside, and I have the grill going, and I'm going to be using our new cast iron grill, and it has actually grill grooves in it, right? And I'm going to be using that on the grill tonight. We love using the cast iron. So it calls for slaw and barbecue sauce. Who likes slaw on their burgers and barbecue sauce? So I am going to be using our extra large scoop that we have, and I'm going to be placing it in our container. Okay, that's all we need to do. We don't have to get our hands dirty or nothing. All right. And it's just a pound of beef, and you just put it in there, and you just push it down, squeeze it, turn it over, and there you go. All right. And there it is. It's already done. Then I'm going to pop on over here and get this rolling. And then we will start on the slaw and the barbecue sauce. I just wanted to show you how to do the hamburger slice. The slaw, all it is just regular coleslaw mix. You just take half of a bag of it. That's 14 ounces. You take 7 ounces of it. And I love this container because the lid is actually a cutting board. And we take this everywhere. So I'm just going to use this. And you just take this and let's see, a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. That's about a 1/3 cup. That's how I measure at my house. And a tablespoon of brown sugar. All right. And then you just mix it together. And then what I normally do with coleslaw is I let it set so it like absorbs and then it'll actually shrink down. So I'm going to let that settle. I'll mix this in just a minute. That's all you need to do with the coleslaw. And we're going to do the barbecue sauce real quick so we can get on with the next person. And then I will let Tom get on with the burgers. The barbecue sauce is really simple. All it is a 1/4 cup of ketchup. That's our baster. And these are all measure cups. I just love these. Tablespoon of brown sugar. And
So much love for coleslaw in the chat, just so you know, they like it.
the coleslaw is going to be absolutely amazing. And then 2 teaspoons of the Kansas City barbecue rub. And that is actually in the taste buds. And you can actually get it in our regular too, but it is in the box. And that's 2 teaspoons. And 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. One, 2. This is how you measure in your backyard. And then you mix that together. And then this will be the barbecue sauce that'll actually go on the burger with the yummy bacon. And what I did with the burger is I let it marinate with the smokehouse, and I actually put some of the Kansas City rub in here as well. So that is what is going to be cooking on here in the grill in just a few minutes. So that is what I'm also going to be using just the regular Kaiser buns. And I will be putting those on the grill as soon as the buns are done, as soon as the hamburgers are done. So that is what, yeah, the barbecue sauce is very, very easy. So that is what I'm going to do. So as soon as the burgers are done, I will let you know.
Awesome. Thanks, Robin. And I'm going to do our quick first on time drawing. I've got names here in our wheel of fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. All right. These were our on time folks, and our winner is going to get actually a 1-month free subscription to Taste Buds to try this out. And it looks like Lynn is our winner. Yay for Lynn. All right, I'll check in with you afterwards, or you can send me a message on Facebook. It's Katie Conway Rupert. All right. Next up, we are going to head over to Who did I say? Dusty. Dusty, we got to have some chips with our burgers, right? Got to have
Yeah.
that.
So on the barbecue bacon burger recipe card, they also in this very little print here have 2 recipes, one for grilled veggie skewers or barbecue chips. So I'm gonna make the barbecue chips and they're super, super easy. So it says you stack 8 corn tortillas. I just did 4 and 4, and you're gonna cut them into 4 triangles. They don't have to be perfect because I'm not. And then I'm just gonna start some of these. So you'll just arrange them in a single layer. I'm using our pan. It's one of my favorites. You could use one of the stone bar pans. I'm just gonna throw these on here real quick. And then you want to give them a spritz with oil. So I've got our kitchen spritzer. And then the Kansas City style barbecue, I have a full thing of it, but it comes in the taste buds to go with this. And you'll just want to sprinkle 2 to 3 tablespoons. I can't even talk, teaspoons. Oh, those look good. On there. Bye-bye. Looks yummy. And then I'm gonna bake them for 400 until they're golden brown and crispy. So it says about 11 to 14 minutes, and you wanna flip them halfway through. I'll do my other set here in just a minute, but I kind of wanted to do like a really quick overview because if you're grilling, you need something to keep your hot stuff in. And if you're chilling, you need something for your cold stuff. So Katie kind of slightly touched on our new insulated bowls. This thing is so big. It's going to be good for cold, hot, all of that. And I'm sure somebody will tell me what this is. I haven't had a chance to look up the book. I'm thinking it's probably to let some steam out when you have something hot in there.
It actually can also keep air in to create a suction. That way it's easy to travel with and the lid won't come off.
Oh, that makes sense. See, I haven't had a chance to research all of it yet, but this thing is huge. You can make some pasta salad. You could put some macaroni, some baked beans, like it's big. You've got your, if you have any of our other insulated bowls, your lid stays here for you. And then one of my favorite parts, who goes to a cookout or a family get together and you bring something and then you bring a spoon and you hate to dirty up their counter every time because sometimes you don't always have a place to put it. Pampered Chef thought of it all. Right inside the lid is your spoon rest. That is my favorite part. So we've got the small one and the big one, again, hot or cold. I like to put my burgers in a regular one, and correct me if I'm wrong, is there 2 or 3 sizes now? I know there was 2. I thought they came out with a 3rd.
Yeah, we've got the Big Daddy with the white bowl too.
That's what I thought.
The
So
2, 2.5, 1, 2.5, and 4.
Thank you. This is one of them. I only have one of these, but again, your lid rests, so you don't have to find out where to put it. Hot, cold. You can put hot water in it, cold water, so that the inside gets hot or cold, and then store your food in there. Then a couple quick other things. We've got our chill and serve. So if anybody's familiar with any of these in the line, it has a little bowl. And there's, I did not get them out because they're all in my freezer, but it has a little freezer pack. You put the freezer pack in there, you put whatever you want in here. I would use this one for dip because it's smaller. That's what I like to use it for. And then you put your lid on it and it's going to stay cold. I want to say for probably 2 to 3 hours. Nothing ever lasts that long for me. And then we have the bigger one, which I like to do. You could do like pasta salad in it. You could do, and these are only cold. They're not going to keep these anything warm. But it also has a freezer pack on the bottom. So you store it in the freezer for up to 24 hours, make sure it's good and cold, put it in the bottom, put your bowl in there, and then you can put pasta salad, potato salad, anything that you want to keep cold. Then we have our 9x13 dish, which is not for baking. So you could make, like I make a ding dong cake. It has 2 freezer packs. You make your cake in here. I've got the icebox cake, which is super easy, which is Oreos and whipped cream. That's it. And then it's going to stay cold. I've also seen somebody else put, like they'll make sandwiches for the kids at the pool or at the river and put them all in there, and that's going to keep them cold. And I forgot to get this one out. This is the last one I have. We have a small one also. This is the large food serve, and then we have a smaller one. My fruit needs to come out, but it comes with, you can make your own fruit and veggie tray. It comes with 2 sides. Your freezer packs. I don't know where they're at. They're always everywhere. You have one side that's flat, so you could do fruit veggie tray. You could do cheese, a charcuterie board that needs to be cold. And then the other side of the freezer pack has little divots in it for your eggs. So I like to use it like for Thanksgiving, or if you're going somewhere, you're making deviled eggs. You can put all your eggs in the bottom and they're going to stay cold. This also has a second insert for chip and dip. So you can make dips and then have your chips. And then there's a smaller one also. So these are all of our chill and grilling or hot different things that you can bring. We have a large selection and I love them. They're all great.
Awesome. I love them too. Oh my gosh, so exciting. And I know I've seen so many people say they've already got some of them. So I'm excited for you guys to see these new ones in action as well. And one of the tips that I got, I hope I'm not stealing someone else's tip, but you can run cool water in these just to get them cold to get started, and then they'll stay colder longer. And also they can work as an ice bucket. I'm so excited about that as well. It's just, you don't have to have another thing. You can just use that as an ice bucket. So, all right, we are going to move on. I can't believe we have so much. We planned so much for you tonight. Erin, can you take it away with our steak taste buds box recipe tonight?
Yeah. So I actually was, I didn't tell all the other directors about this, but I already heard that this chimichurri sauce is so good from another group of consultants that were like raving about it. So I volunteered for it because of it, because I really want to try it. So I'm excited because they said that they could like put it on everything, like chicken and vegetables and pork chops. And now I get to put it on steak. So the recipe is like a steak salad with cauliflower and potatoes on the side. I didn't have those, and that's, you know, we can make recipes what we want them, right? So I actually had mushrooms and peppers, and so as long as I had those, I wanted to show you our cup slicer that has gone viral. Literally, it was so popular that it like sold out. But Pampered Chef was so awesome. They're actually allowing this to be back ordered so that people can still get their hands on it. So you have to wait just a few weeks for it, but it's worth the wait. I'm going to show you why. So for the chimichurri sauce, it's just the packet and a third a cup of olive oil and then water. And then they want you to refrigerate it for a few hours or overnight, and that kind of enhances all the flavors. So I have it in a silicone prep bowl, and you can see it's like full of herbs and like chunky and yummy. And it smells so good too. I love these silicone prep bowls. You can see I have another one here because they can go in the microwave. I melt stuff in them, but they also have lids. So it works so well to use them as your measuring device and then throw it in the fridge too. So I have my grill going, so I might as well get the vegetables going. I already grilled the steak, and I actually have that resting in one of our insulated bowls. So this does close it, lock it in, and I think that you might be able to see the steam even from where you are. The bowl is so hot. I don't know if you can see it, but it's steaming, and they are ready to go, but they're resting. So before we had these ones, when my husband was grilling, I would always send out an insulated bowl to put in all of the grill stuff because I wanted it to be hot and I'm still making all the sides inside. So these can be used for that too. If you're at a lake or camping or something, give them the insulated bowl so that whatever you're cooking stays hot when you're ready to eat it. So we're gonna do the veggies first here. I cut off the tops of these little like peppers. And then I just line them up and you're gonna see me cut these in a matter of seconds. So it has a little serrated thing and you can just go right down and keep going. And there you have my peppers. They're all cut. The bottom here just gets the very bottom done. And I'm gonna throw those in here and they're just all equal slices. So now I get to do that with the mushrooms and this is like fun for me. My kids and I did a race with strawberries the other day and it was like seconds that they did it. But I like that it goes inside the bowl and I don't have to do it like dump it each time and how quickly it is. So this also works for olives, like if you're going to have a Mexican night, wasn't paying attention, you can throw like a can of olives, drain it, and then they'll be ready to go. So my mushrooms. All of that. And see if I don't do the bottom part, it's gonna stay in there. I forget sometimes. This one's huge. We're gonna wait on that one. And then this bottom just closes it up so then they come out so easily. And perfect. So they're all perfectly cut and I love that. I'm just gonna throw a little bit of olive oil on these and some salt and pepper. And the steak, that's all that it was salt and pepper, because your flavoring is going to come from the chimichurri sauce. I love our salt and pepper grinder. My kids like it. I forget not having these. It's just so convenient when you're cooking or you're making something to use them. And these vegetables, they're just going to go on for a few minutes. I'll cut the steak up. And then it's actually a salad. So the recipe had butter lettuce, but I have arugula and I kind of like the spiciness of arugula. So I'm going to throw the arugula down, my steak and the veggies, and the chimichurri sauce can go on the whole entire thing. And you'll be able to see that at the end when I come back. I'm using the Grillin griddle. This, if you've not seen it before, has multiple plates. And then it also has the ability to kind of go back and go hover over to like melt the top of a cheese pizza, or if you don't want to crunch down your burger all the way. And then it does lay flat too. So that is another feature that I love. And then the plates will also switch out. So you have flat plates and I use it for a griddle for pancakes. So it's set to grill and then I'm just gonna spray it a little bit. I did just cook the steak on it. So I wiped it off with the paper towel, but you still have kind of the flavor of that. So I'm gonna throw it on here. You can hear the sizzle. And the awesome part is that it can cook from the top and the bottom. Get these on. And it's just gonna cook for a few minutes. Then we'll assemble and I'll come back and see it all the magic happen. I think I'm gonna throw it over to Lisa now.
Oh, wait, but I have to do another giveaway first. Okay. So I asked you guys what was on your summer bucket list. So this is everyone that was on time, plus everyone got another entry if they told me what they were doing this summer. So here's our second door prize. Oh, Lynn, if it's going to be you, we're going to have to go the next one. But I think it's Diane. It's Diane. Okay. Congratulations, Diane. You also get a 1 month of free subscription to our taste buds. All right. I'm going to stop the share and let's highlight Miss Lisa. She is making us a delicious dish that everyone likes on a summer barbecue grill night.
Thank you, Katie. Yes, so we are actually going camping this weekend. So I am making a pasta salad. It's a broccoli bow tie pasta salad, and I'm making it ahead of time so that we can have this weekend camping. And I'm going to be using our brand new insulated bowls. So I know that Dusty went over these a little bit with you, which I, again, think that these bowls are absolutely amazing. Like she mentioned, is that it's got this suction in here so that it's easy on the go transporting. The other thing that I just wanted to let you all know is that we've got two different sizes. So this is a 2-quart and this is our 5-quart. So that's the difference between those two. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started, and I am going to show you the broccoli bow tie salad, which is super easy to make. This is also my favorite feature, is this and the spoon rest, because how many times do you not know where to put the lid or where to put your spoon? So I already made our bow tie pasta. And for those of you who don't know how to keep pasta from not sticking, which of course I'm not doing a very good job at showing you this, is you want to make sure that you put a little bit of oil on it to keep it from sticking. So I have our vinegar and oil dispenser. My biggest recommendation for this is to always put a light oil in here. So I always use avocado oil, and all I have to do is just press this little button here. And I'm not sure if you saw this go up, but it went into here, and it's just going to sprinkle in a little bit on our pasta. And I'm going to use our scraper just to, again, get it all over the pasta so that when I want to serve it later, it's not all going to be stuck together. Okay, so I've got our pasta in here. The next thing is I cheated and I ended up getting the pre-cut broccoli. So all I had to do was just make it a little bit smaller. So I just broke them up into different pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw that in here. And then the next thing that it calls for is carrots. So it's 2 small carrots. And I just found this out today, and I think that it is so awesome. So those of you who have seen the Rapid Prep Mandolin, you know how amazing this product is. But I'm going to show you all the different features again. So again, the Rapid Prep Mandolin comes in 3 pieces. So it's got its little catch bowl. And then here's our main tool, right? It's got our little finger guard that you can push up and down so that when you're cleaning it, you don't have to worry about getting any fingers. And then we've got our different dials that are on the back here. So again, you've got your numbers. That's going to be the thickness type for whatever it is that you're going to be slicing. And then there's a whole bunch of, there's 3 different settings. There's a thick cut, a string cut, French fry cut, or just your regular mandolins. So I found out today that you can actually shred up your carrots. Look at this. You can shred up your carrots on the string cut French fry setting on the Rapid Prep Mandolin. How cool is that? So I'm just going to put this back together. I already started because, again, I wanted to make sure that it worked before I showed you all that it worked. So I'm going to unlock it, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is to cut up this carrot.
I love how fun it is because like summer is fun. We got the cup slicer now. We got the mandolin. We're just going to have so much fun. It's not going to be such a chore in the kitchen.
Right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put all of this carrot right in the bowl. And then the next thing that I'm actually going to use the Rapid Prep Mandolin for is our red onion. So I like being able to use the Rapid Prep Mandolin for onion because it can get it that super thin slice where sometimes you can't always do that with your knife. So I'm going to change this back to the mandolin setting, and I'm going to put this on number 2. And again, I already have, oh, I didn't think about that. Hold tight. Here's my knife. I got to cut it in half because it's too thick. It was a really big onion. Let's put this one in here.
It's so fast. I love it. And then if you take that whole container and you put it back in the hopper, you could dice it.
Yes. Yes. So there's all of my onion. I'm not going to use all of this because I'll be honest, the people that we're camping with, they don't like onions. And I love onions. So they may not eat it and I am a-okay with that. But so we've got our onions in here. I'm just going to move this off to the side. And then what do we got? We have got some bacon bits. So the recipe calls for 1/4 of a cup or a 1/2 of a cup. And I don't know about all of you, but bacon is my friend. So we're going with a 1/2 a cup. We're just throwing that right in there. And then it calls for some grapes. So I am using our close-in cut so that I can have my grapes. I'm just grabbing a small little handful here, getting it all in here. And again, I'm using our coated knife. So this is one of our new coated knives that comes either in the set or you can buy it individually. And if you actually get the closing cut, you can buy the closing cut with this knife. So this also comes as a set. And all I'm doing is just shimmying it back and forth. And I'm not sure if you can see this, but look at how these are all halved in like an instant. So I'm going to put those in there and I'm just going to do one more handful. Oh, I got some getting away from me. Yeah, and all done. So we've got all of our grapes in there. And then it also calls for, let me see, what else am I missing? So the only other thing that I'm missing is our shredded cheese. So I shred all of my cheese. I'm not sure if everybody does, but if you don't, I highly recommend it. Pre-shredded cheese has that anti-caking chemical on it. So shredding your own cheese is the best way to go. So I use our cheese grater for that. And then after I'm done, I use our reusable storage bags. They're silicone. They can go in the dishwasher. My kids actually use them all the time for their snacks. I have replaced all of my plastic Ziploc bags for reusable bags. I just absolutely love them. So I already have my shredded cheese already shredded. And I'm not going to put it in yet because I want to wait until I'm actually ready to serve it. So this is actually all ready to go for camping. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you is the dressing. So I'm going a little bit rogue here because the dressing calls for Greek yogurt, mayonnaise, white vinegar, white wine vinegar, and sugar. But I want to try this salad with our new Italian marinade mix. So that's what I'm going to do. So again, I'm not putting the dressing on the salad right away because I don't want it to dry out. So I'm actually going to put it in the silicone prep bowl so that I can just bring this with us. So I've already got our Greek yogurt. It's 1/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt. And I'm going to put in our mayonnaise. It's a 1/4 cup of mayo. And I love our measure all cups because look at how quick and easy that is. I've got 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. And then I'm going to open up our quick Italian mix. If you didn't see these actually came out this spring, right? I think it was the spring. Yep. And it's got a little, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's got a little bag cutter on it. And then obviously you can reuse your bags by clipping these on there. So I'm going to use this in order to be able to open up my mix. And I am only going to use a tablespoon of the quick Italian mix. And I'm going to mix this up. And I think this is going to be great because it's going to be able to sit for a little while. So all of that flavor from the marinade is going to get into the dressing. So that is it. So that's my dressing. Again, I've got my lid, I've got my cheese, and I've got everything all in my bowl. So now I am ready to go camping.
My gosh, if camping, and if I ate like that when I camped, I'm pretty sure I would be okay with camping. All right, I feel like we've got some food to see, and I'll wrap us up with my mini demo here in just a moment, but let's see these finished dishes. Let's see, Erin, are you ready?
I can throw it together. If you saw me, I was like eating mushrooms off my grill.
It looks ready to go.
So I threw, I had a whole bed of arugula in here. I mean, this thing is like gigantic. I don't know. You could fit probably 2 boxes in here. Threw some of that on there. And I usually make my steak like medium rare, but I'm not gonna lie, I was doing multitasking and my daughter's like, your alarm is going off on the grill. So when I came to it, I used my little measuring thing and it was 150. So definitely not medium rare after it sits, but I'm just going to cut it. This is my favorite knife. Oh, it actually doesn't look too bad. I love it. It's the Santoku knife. It's like a perfect size. It will cut through it's my son's too. He's right here saying it's his favorite too. It's going to cut through a spaghetti squash. I think that was like the best thing was when I got actual good knives. So I'm just going to lay this on my steak. Why it's like, I want to eat some. Here you go, buddy. You can have a little piece. And then we're going to throw the veggies on and the chimichurri sauce. And I'm going to just have a really good supper.
Oh, it looks so
So the chimichurri sauce, you just kind of stir it to get like the thickness of it. And that's just going to go over top of everything. And it smells so good.
It looks amazing. Got to take a picture for our folks
I
on
will
Facebook.
definitely post a picture. Absolutely.
Cool. Awesome. All right, let's see. We've got Dusty looks ready to go. All right, and we'll wrap up final with burgers next.
Yep. I probably should have used a bigger pan, but I just washed some of them because I have way too many on here. But that is my chips, and they're pretty. I probably put too much spice on them too. They're pretty spicy, but
What's too much spice? Are you kidding me? The other thing I was thinking is you could do this in the air fryer in like 4 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can. You can use your stone pan. That'll probably help make it a little crispier. I cut up 8
Yeah.
tortillas, so I ended up with quite a bit. But they're pretty good.
Yum. They look good. All right. And our main dish over there with Robin. Robin, show us those burgers with the slaw. Whoa. You always have good presentation.
All right. So it turned out absolutely amazing and I'm dying to try it. So we got bacon, we've got coleslaw, we've got the sauce, we've got the burger, and of course we had to add cheese because I'm a cheese fanatic, and the coleslaw is almost gone. All right, so we've got all of our toppings here. I had to take the tomato off because I'm not a tomato person unless it's like sauce. So I'm not a fresh tomato person, sorry guys. So, and I had to put a red onion on there because I love onions. So yes, and I took a little taste of Tom's meat and it's absolutely amazing. That that smokehouse is phenomenal. Oh my gosh.
It's so exciting. I love these new flavors.
Yes, I
Awesome.
know. So
Thank you so much, Robin. It looks amazing. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap us up tonight with just a couple of thoughts because mine was the smoothie that I was gonna show you because I'm a smoothie queen. I've been having a smoothie for breakfast every day for about 8 years. And you'd think it'd get boring and annoying after a while, but I just love liquid before lunch. It gives your tummy a chance to rest. And one of the things that I'm passionate about is health and wellness. And that was because we have dietary restrictions in our house. So my husband has to eat a certain way. And then at one point it was like, oh no, we're allergic to dairy. Like all of us struggled with dairy. I know, geez, it's so sad. But we've really learned how to have alternative options. And so with the smoothie mixes and with this box. So what the recipes you saw tonight were all from our special summer box kit that Robin showed you, that comes with the burger press. This is such a fantastic idea. You can talk with your consultant about pre-ordering it, making sure it gets there on time for Father's Day. We can get it for you on June 1st. And then our winners tonight get a 3-month subscription. The first month is free. The reason I wanted to share about the dietary restrictions, because whenever you're thinking about having something like, I don't know if I'd be able to eat everything. I think that's what makes Taste Buds so great, because we stick with gluten-free seasonings. Most of them are dairy-free. I've seen only like 2 or 3 things that have dairy, and you can really choose the ingredients, which is what's so important to me and my family. And when they came out with the smoothie mixes, the first thing I thought was, oh, please, please, please don't be whey, because that's milk. And sure enough, they used our enrichables. So we've got fiber, kale, and they use the pea protein for the protein in both mixes. So we have a vanilla smoothie mix and we have a green tea smoothie mix. And I love that these are not just things that you could get anywhere. The vanilla, I'm backwards. The vanilla is, it's got like a hint of cinnamon. It's unlike any protein powder I've ever tried. And I have tried all of the non-dairy ones that exist, I'm pretty sure. It's very tasty. You can easily make an ice cream or nice cream type treat with it, or use it for breakfast. My kids have been enjoying this with, frozen strawberries and a banana before breakfast or for breakfast. And that is my tip also when you're making smoothies. Instead of adding ice and water, you can just use frozen fruit, and that will get it cold and that nice consistency as well. And Pampered Chef's blender, whether you use the big regular pitcher, which I also love that it's glass, or if you use the adapter with the smoothie cup, it's the smoothest smoothie you'll ever have. And I had a really, really fancy popular brand before. This one is even better as far as the smoothness. You don't get those like all the seeds and the little chunky fruit that accidentally didn't make it to the blade. I can't recommend the blender enough. And just for your ears is why I didn't demo one of those. But what I did do we had 2 more recipes that we didn't get to show you tonight. One is the grilled salmon with, is it succotash? I know I've seen that at Silver Dollar City. It's like just a mixture of vegetables and I think potato, right? If I'm wrong, you guys can laugh at me, that's fine. And then grilled chicken and romaine salad. This one, I thought, well, I always have a salad for lunch just about every day. So I went ahead and made the dressing with the same smokehouse that Robin used on the burgers. And it calls for milk and Greek yogurt, or I'm sorry, sour cream. But what I do is they have unflavored dairy-free yogurt. I always get it in the big container and I use it as my sour cream, my Greek yogurt. We make fruit and yogurt parfaits with these, but they're dairy-free and it tastes just like sour cream. If you think about sour cream, with Mexican night, we'll put a little bit of lime juice and some cilantro and make like a nice sour cream topping with cilantro and lime. It's really, really yummy. So instead of using the sour cream, I used the dairy-free yogurt alternative, and then I used unsweetened almond milk. Any unsweetened milk you can use to cook with. It does a pretty good job. And then I used coconut cream or coconut milk when I'd use our ice cream maker. So being able to accommodate for not having dairy, not having gluten, not having whatever, it really can still work. And so I made this dressing. I I don't know if you guys saw my little box, but I was eating the dressing and like, Katie, hold it off for tomorrow. I also used the prep bowl. I thought that was kind of funny that Lisa picked that too. So those are our recipes that we wanted to share with you tonight. There's so much more we could, and that's why we always do, we do a live workshop for our community. That's you guys, our team and community, every fourth Thursday of the month. I mean, minus the holiday, sometimes we've had to change them, but we're so glad that you guys are here tonight. We do have one more door prize. And if you have questions or if you would like to learn more about these summer products, be sure and check in with your consultant or consultants. You can go to our consultant corner and check out the stir, and you can explore and learn all about these products. We have videos that you can use in your parties. You can do little sneak peeks for your customers, and even get a discount on all of these products. If you didn't earn them free, you can get them for a really steep discount as a consultant. In our specials for May, as we wrap up this month, and you guys head off to your long weekends, hopefully going and kicking off your summer with camping or the lake or just a staycation at home, you can join us as a Pampered Chef consultant and have some fun with us. It's $25 to be a consultant this month, and we would love to work with you through the summer for some extra income. Okay, ladies, did I forget anything we'd planned to talk about? Sometimes I get to talking and I'll forget something. Or is there anything else we need to show before we do our final door prize?
So if they're okay sticking around for 2 more minutes, I want to show, I'm going to have red wine with my steak, and I love our wine bottle opener. Like, it's the most amazing thing that I think is like the best gift for someone. This little thing, it actually rests on it. It charges in the back here. I don't remember the last time I charged it, like maybe a year ago, but that's how long it actually holds the charge. The bottom of the base will actually go around and cut the top off, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you just stick the end here right on top, kind of hold the bottle and then push down. And the best part is push away, and the wine cord comes out.
We're all oohing and eyeing. Yes. We just wish we could have a glass of wine with you, Erin.
Yes, and our insulated tumblers, these work great hot and cold also. The little silicone base comes off, but I like it, especially if you have like hot coffee in it, which I normally do, but they have a lid too. So I can go drink my wine outside if I wanted to.
In our
Just wanna show you
neighborhood,
that.
in our neighborhoods, we go for wine walks after the kids go to bed. We'll grab our little tumbler and chat and catch up as we walk, because you got to burn the calories as you drink them, right? Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and do our final door prize. You guys were awesome. Thanks for being here. I hope that you'll join us next month as well. If you have any special requests, we would love to try to accommodate that, especially if there's a product that you own that you'd like us to workshop for you. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's say you have the air fryer, you're scared to use it, something like that. Tell us what you want to see that we can really break down for you. It helps us. And if it helps you get it out of the box and dust it off or use it and love it, that's what we want to do, because Pampered Chef's here to help you save time, save money, get some quick tips, and really just have a good experience in the kitchen. Whether you love to cook or you hate to cook, it really does make it a lot better. So let's go ahead and do our wheel of names here. Thank you guys for being here. Our last 1 month free subscription for this taste buds is going to be Charity. All right. Congratulations. All right. So if you won one of our prizes tonight, you can reach out to me, or I will reach out to you. If you don't hear from me, you can reach out to me. Just make sure that we're in touch. Thank you guys for being here. That is all we have for you tonight. I hope we'll see you back here either for our Test Kitchen Live webinars there's one on the 30th, or we'll see you back here the 4th Thursday in June. I'm not sure of the date off the top of my head, but we'll announce it in our group shortly.